The city of Bengaluru, India's IT capital, named in one ranking as the most dynamic city in the world. Known for its beautiful weather, thanks to its elevation of over 900 meters on the Deccan Plateau. Fertile soil that helped it get its tag as the Garden City of India. This city was so lovely. Just listen to any old-timer talking about it. But it has fallen on hard times and is making the headlines for all the wrong reasons. The froth on its lakes caused by pollution. Floods caused by the blocking of stormwater drains and lakes, by garbage, construction debris and encroachments. Piles of garbage with the process of what to do with the city's waste still a work in progress. Roads choked by traffic as the vehicle population explodes, which also contributes to air pollution. Clean drinking water a challenge, with the main supply being the Kaveri River over 100 kilometers away. How is the city taking on these challenges, and are citizens concerned and involved? Today we're going to be talking about rubbish. We're talking garbage today. The city of Bengaluru, with its 10 million people, produces a humongous amount of waste. What is being done with it? Are the authorities and are the people of the city doing what they should, what they can, to make sure that waste is treated properly? Joining us, the Commissioner of the Bbmp, Mr. Manjunath Prasad. Thank you for being with us. And also Bengalurians who are working in this field, who have strong views in this field and who are literally getting their hands dirty in a bid to try and help this issue. Mr. Prasad, I'll just start by saying that Bengaluru's rankings in the Swachh Bharat list, last year it was 38, was it, out of
73.
38 out of 73. This year it's 210.
Yeah, Maya, if you look at the criteria, the evaluation criteria, how these rankings are done, about 800 marks is given for this one, cleaning of the sweeping of the streets, then collection of the waste and transportation. That is about 800 marks. About 200 marks is for capacity building and other aspects are there. Another 400 marks is for the processing of this waste. And ultimately about 600 marks is for the ODF or the toilets. But the problem is with the disposal, the processing. When you come to the processing, we have about 7 processing plants, compost processing plants, and these are the state-of-the-art plants and which no other cities have this. Now these are all located in the heart of the city, and being located in the heart of the city has its own problem. Even if some smell comes out of these plants, the people staying in the neighborhood, they don't tolerate and they want this to be closed.
Not in my backyard.
They're not in my backyard. Each one of them have, every day we face a pitched battle wherein the people staying around that area want these plants to be closed. And we have regular problems. When this evaluation went on, this 7 plants, for some reasons, they were closed. So we didn't get marks on the processing.
The processing. It's come to some figures. How much waste does Bengaluru produce every day? Because there is dispute on that.
Solid waste management of Bangalore city is concerned. Every day there is roughly about 4,000 tons of waste is produced.
4,000 tons of waste
tons. And it varies on the festival days, on special occasions. It will go by another 500 tons. Now, we have a system where from each house, we don't have dustbin systems in Bangalore where people come and throw their garbage in some dustbins. In Bangalore, we have a system where from door to door, our auto people, from the corporation workers, go there and collect the waste at specified times. In the morning, it will be done only in the morning in once. And we have dry waste collection centers. We are asking the people of Bangalore, we are facilitating, we are working with them for 100% segregation, and now we have achieved up to 50% segregation.
Now this of course is not only the Bbmp working on this, there's a lot of citizen participation in Bengaluru as well. So, Sandhya Narayan, if I can come to you, you're with the Solid Waste Management Roundtable and you're also part of a committee with the Bbmp. What is the citizen involvement in this entire, because we are producing the waste, what is the citizen involvement? How would you rate it in Bengaluru?
I think we like to believe that citizen engagement is really what has created a change by putting not only pressure on the municipality, the government, but also on our own fellow sisters and brothers to change the way in which they deal with waste or the subject to waste. The municipality over a period of time has recognized the importance of having citizen involvement and has involved citizens at various levels, right from the committee, the SWM committee, which is at the top, at the city level, right down to what we're calling as the ward committees, where we are looking at citizen engagement to happen at every level.
Overall, would you say that Bengaluru is doing well? Despite the rankings, would you say that Bengaluru is doing well on solid waste management?
Yeah, I have a lot of reservations on the ranking, which I think it's simplistic. It hasn't gone into a tiered system.
The Commissioner says it's pretty much under control. There is a system in place. Citizens groups working with the Bbmp are saying that the ranking is not really fair. What is your assessment of the situation?
Unfortunately, the challenge has been that ward committees were mandated way back in 2013 through a High Court order.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we didn't do it then. Now again, the High Court had to come and tell us that constitute the ward committee. Cities like Mysore do it much better than us. Why? If you look at it, every garbage truck is monitored through a GPS. And at the end of the month, we know how much they have traveled, what quantities they have carried. Being the IT capital, the simple request I have is, can we have a dashboard on which citizens can see how much of garbage is moving in the city? How is it segregated?
How would that help?
How would that help? Just 2 days ago,
Yes.
Mallasandra Lake had BMRCL construction debris that were dumped into the lake.
Into the lake itself.
Yeah, citizens had to make a hue and cry. Days after the Bbmp commission, the KLCDA in following up with the NGT order that we got from Namma Bengaluru Foundation, had said 5 lakh fine will be imposed on anybody dumping it into the lake. Less than 48 hours, Bbmp Paura Karmikas were found dumping garbage into Bengaluru Lake. The reality is, I'm not saying that it's a magic wand. I understand the compulsions and challenges that the Commissioner and Mayor are working with. But citizen empowerment processes are very important.
Mr. Prasad, the monitoring of the movement of garbage, this is of course India's IT capital. Is it not possible to actually track this?
We are talking to them, we'll put the system in place. In addition to this, to bring more and more in transparency in whatever we do, we have taken the list of all Paura Karmikas, put it on our website. We want the citizens to see whether those many Paura Karmikas are there, whether they are really working or not.
So the citizen will also be monitoring.
Citizens will be monitoring, and the citizens' engagement. Of course, I agree that as far as ward committees, we are lagging behind. Only about around 47 ward committees have been constituted. But irrespective of that, the resident welfare associations, we have been working very closely. Every Sunday we have a Compost Sunday, which is basically a collaboration between the corporation and the local resident welfare association. We have this Swachh volunteers are there, who are, more than 2,000 volunteers are working with us. They're all from the resident welfare association.